Welcome to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is the very first daily dram. Every single bottle of whiskey I don't have the time to dedicate a full-length review to it. So therefore, the daily dram is my attempt at daily content that's easy for me to edit and publish on a daily basis. It's just me reviewing and scoring a bottle of whiskey as quickly as possible, which will probably still be a 7-minute video. Crap. Today on the very first daily dram, we are tasting and scoring RD1 Amburana finished rye whiskey. It's a Kentucky straight, it's bourbon whiskey. The green got me screwed up. What the heck? This is RD1 small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished with Brazilian Amburana wood. 110 proof, 55% alcohol by volume, retail price around 80 bucks. America. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished with Brazilian Amburana wood. From the roots and ashes of our past comes the rebirth of Lexington's first federally registered distillery, established 1865. It's a distinction we honor and will protect while ushering in a new era of soulful revival, dynamic curiosity, and alluring adventure. Those are a lot of alliterations, which is a big word for me. Super happy that you are here to witness that. In this Kentucky straight bourbon, the South American Amburana wood finishing is the first step in our search for more. Hashtag Blueger Ask Glory. Bluegrass Glory. Bottled by RD1 Spirits, Stanford, Kentucky. I'm not sure where this whiskey is sourced from, but it does say bottled by RD1 Spirits, Stanford, Kentucky. And since it is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, it's gotta come from Kentucky somewhere. Age on it? Not sure, but it's gotta be a minimum of 4 years old since there's no age statement on it declaring it's less than 4 years old. If it's straight bourbon whiskey and less than 4 years old, it has to state it on the label. On the nose, cinnamon. Just like with all Amburana finished products, you can expect there to be an overabundance of cinnamon, and this literally smells like cinnamon. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Someone gave the note of cinnamon apple oatmeal, and that is basically exactly what this smells like. If you do not have the ability to nose and taste whiskey, like beyond that of a super beginner who's just getting used to it, if you can't pick out notes, I challenge you to pick up a bottle of RD1 and smell it and not think apple cinnamon, because that's exactly what it smells like. All right, down the hatch. Wow, light, fluffy, sweet, cinnamon spice on the back end. That is probably, and by probably I mean for sure, that's got to be my favorite Amburana finished product to date. It's not overwhelming you with the cinnamon, but it is like there. The cinnamon is still there. Some of the problems I have with Amburana finished bourbons and ryes is that the Amburana takes over and you don't get any of the qualities of the bourbon. You're still getting some brown sugar and some syrup on the palate of this, but you're also getting the cinnamon apple that the Amburana finishing wood product is providing to the whiskey. I do quite enjoy this RD1 bourbon finished in Amburana wood at 110 proof. It hits you right where it needs to hit you. It does the whole Amburana thing in your mouth without over Amburana-ing it. And I would say, if you want to give something Amburana finished a try, and you want it to be a bourbon and not a rye, RD1 bourbon finished in Amburana wood is very good. And that's gonna do it for this very first daily dram. Keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on not over Amburana-ing stuff if you're gonna Amburana stuff, right? See you tomorrow for another daily dram.